Okay, guys. So, one second. Hmm. So today we will start our hmm, we will start constructor and static. Okay. So constructor static this. Okay. So today we'll try to finish this topics so that we can from Monday we can start our oops. Okay. Like inheritance. From inheritance we will start. Okay, so we'll try to finish this three topics. Hmm. So constructor, okay. Now what is constructor? Let me open my clips. Let me pause the recording. Give me 1 minute, okay? Just my clips is getting started. Do anyone have a doubt? If anyone have a doubt, they can ask. Who is having the first class? Like from today, who is joining the sessions? Anyone? No one? Okay. Okay, see. Can you see my clips, everyone? Is it visible? Okay. Now resume. Now see. So, so constructors. Now see. So, what is constructor and why we use constructor? So suppose I have a class. Okay, class का. Okay, and in this I'm having three variables. One is the name of the car. Second, wheels of the car. Okay, like it is not a valid. Third is your color. Suppose I have a three variables. So if I want to use these variables, okay, suppose I want to use these variables. So how will I use it? So I will say simple car C is equals to new car. And then I will say C dot name is equals to body. Okay, C dot wheels is equals to 4. Okay, like this. So C dot color is equals to black. Okay, like this. But what if I say you are writing 3 lines extra every time whenever you are creating the objects? And now let me explain you. This is a variable, correct? This is a reference type of variable. What type of variable? Car type of variable. Okay. With the help of new keyword, you are creating the object. Now, what is this? So this is called your constructor. Okay, this is called your constructor. Now, how this is getting created? If you are not creating constructor also, by default, Java is automatically creating your constructor. Suppose, let's see. Suppose I have done nothing. I have done nothing. Okay, let me comment this. I have only created the object. But if I will run, it will, like, nothing will happen. Okay, terminated. But if I will do this, start, and I will say, okay, good. Okay, now if I will run this application, see, hello world will be printed. See, hello world is getting printed. How this is getting printed? Okay, how this is getting printed? Because by default, Java create the constructor. Okay, right now I have created the constructor. This is your non-parameterized constructor. Okay, so whenever you are creating the object, your constructor is getting called. And when your constructor will be called, what JVM will do, JVM will go inside that particular class and he will see whether you have created the constructor or not. Right now, I have created the constructor, which is your non-parameterized constructor right now. So he will execute this constructor. Okay, what is constructor now? See, basically constructor are also just like method. It is similar like method, but is not a method. Means it will be same as a class name. See, the name of the constructor will always be same as a class name. Plus no return type and everything will be same. The syntax will be same. Okay. Now the thing is why we create constructor. Now see, why we create constructor, you will know. Okay, let me tell you that also. Okay. Now suppose I am saying that I will take one parameter. Suppose int x. Okay, now see, I'm getting an exception. You don't know why I'm getting an exception. Now let me explain you why I'm getting an exception. 1 second. No, no, no. Am I audible now? I'm audible or not? I'm having doubt.
No, you are audible. Audible.
Okay, okay, okay. So see, I'm getting an exception. Why I'm getting an exception? See, because now what I'm doing, I'm creating an object. Correct? With the help of new given, I'm creating an object, and this is what I'm calling the constructor. So what is happening now? What JVM will do? JVM will go inside this particular class, and he will see whether I have a constructor with non-parameterized or not. Means non-parameterized or not. So I don't have that constructor. I have one constructor, and that is a parameterized constructor. It requires one integer value. So he's saying, yeah, I will give you an exception. I will give you two choices. What JVM will say? JVM will say, yeah, I will give you two choices if you want to remove this error. What are the two choices? First choice, either pass one integer value in an argument. Give me an integer value, one integer value in an argument, so that I can call this constructor, or remove this constructor. If I will remove this constructor, it will, like, my error will be gone. Do you know why? Because by default, if you are creating or if you are not creating, JVM will always create the default constructor, which is like this. Okay, he will always create this constructor for you. If you are creating or if you are not creating, he will always create. But there is one situation. When he will create this constructor, when you don't have any constructor in that particular class. If you have any constructor, suppose right now I have created one constructor. Okay, that was your parameterized constructor. Now he cannot create that default constructor. Okay, now he cannot create that default constructor. Why? Because I already have a constructor. So he have to call that constructor now. But how will he call? Because over here, you are creating a constructor which requires one parameter. Okay, which is saying that if you want to access me, you have to give me one integer value. So that's why he is giving you an exception. So he's saying, see, add an argument to match current. Okay, see, first what he's saying, add an argument means he's saying give any integer value. So if I will give any integer value, now it will be gone. Why? Because now what he will do, he will create an object and he will call the constructor with the one parameter. So we are having that, so he will call this constructor. Okay, second, but he will say remove the constructor. See, remove the parameter int. He's saying remove this parameter, remove this int. Okay, remove this. If I will remove this, then he will say you are calling a constructor which is having no parameter, non-parameter constructor. Do you have that? Yes, I have that. So he will call this. Any doubt in this? Any of you in the theory session? Any doubt?
No. No.
No?
No.
Okay.
Hey Rajesh, no doubt, but why don't we take the car inside the class out? So still it will print the hello world?
You are saying that if I will remove this thing, then
Yes.
no, it is not possible. Whenever you are writing any statement that will be written in method or a constructor or in a block, okay, you cannot write in a class. I will tell you why. Okay, let me give you five things. See, always remember five things, which I'm telling you right now. Okay, first thing, what class can have a class? Okay, but class can have. Okay, I'm a teacher, but I can have. Class can only have five things. Okay, directly which you can create inside a class. Only five things. First, instance variable. Okay, variable. I'm not writing. Okay, instance variable. First is your instance variable. Second, constructor. Third, methods. Fourth, block. I will explain you what is block. Block. Okay. Fifth is your inner classes. Okay, these are only the five things which you can create in a class. Got it? Okay. Now we have done variable. As you can see, these are your instance variable. Okay, which belongs to this particular class. Okay. Second, I have explained you method also. Third, this is the constructor. Now two more left. We will do that also. Okay. Any doubt in the theory? Right now, what I have told you, any doubt in that particular thing?
Sorry,
If you,
Rajesh, can you explain once again?
five things, but class can have.
Yes, please.
Okay. First is your instance variable. Okay, instance variable, and this is called your instance variable, which belongs to class. Okay. Second thing is your methods. Methods. Okay. Third is your constructor. Fourth is your block. 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 Okay. It is also of two type, instance static. Okay. Fifth is your inner classes. Inner classes. These are only the five things which class can have. Okay. Now any doubt? Any of you? Now see. Now see, what is the use of this? Yeah, why we are using the constructor? Sir, I didn't understand why we are using the constructor. We can do this in a method also, no? But why we are doing in a constructor? Like, what is the use of constructor? So I'm saying, yeah, you are writing these three lines. These three lines. And what is the motto? We have to write less amount of code and we have to do more code reusability. Okay, we don't have to do a labor work. We only have to do smart work. So that's why we use constructors. Okay, now what is constructor? How we use it? Okay, what is the main motive of a constructor? So what I will do, I will say, yeah, my constructor is getting created whenever I'm creating an object, correct? My constructor is getting called whenever I'm creating an object. This is the true, correct? Okay. So means if I want to initialize this instance variable, can I use this variable constructor? So I will say yes, you can do that. Okay. How will you do that? Let's see. So, so in a parameter, I will take one string value, string, the name of the car. Okay, name. Okay, or let me explain you one thing. This will be a, now this is important thing. Okay, I know many of you will be confused. Let's see. Int wheels, and this is the most important thing which I will tell you. Okay, many of the people get confused in this. Now see carefully. Okay, string. Now I will say name is equals to name. Wheels is equals to WHEELS, wheels, and color is equals to color. Okay. Now I will create one display method also. Public void display. And I will try to print what name space wheels space color. Okay. Now it is saying, it is giving me exception. Why it is giving me error? Why? Because whenever I'm creating an object, my constructor will be called. Right now, I'm not passing anything in my constructor. So he will expect that either I'm having the default constructor, non-parameterized constructor. No. I only have one constructor which is taking one string value, one integer, one string. Okay, so I have to pass that. So let me pass. I'm saying Audi. I'm saying wheels is 4. I'm saying color is black. Okay. Now if I will say c dot display, what will happen? Tell me. Come on, and be fast. Okay, we don't have that much time today. I have to finish a lot of things. So tell me, what will be the output? Try to answer everyone.
Okay, it will be Audi 4 black.
Audi
Okay,
for black.
everyone, same.
Yes, Hardy for black.
Yes, Audi 4
3
black.
space 4
We
space
write
black.
this
Okay.
dot.
No. I'm saying the output. I'm saying only the output. Just give me the output. What will be printed on a console? This is the question.
Audi
Spaces.
4 black is with in between space.
Okay,
Space.
so everyone, the same thing, or anyone wants to try different?
Can it execute the?
Hmm?
You said we can just give a like one parameter on all reference variable, isn't it? In constant
No, like
construct.
we can do lot of things. We can do lot of things. But the question I'm asking right now is like what will be printed on a console? You can say anything. If you are saying Audi 4 black, then it's okay. If you are saying something else, then I want to hear that thing. What?
Yeah, sir,
Yes.
in Audi 4 black, it has to, we have to give like C dot Audi, like C dot
No,
name.
see, we
No,
can do
that's
that
not
also.
the
This you can
construction.
also do that. You can also do that. But what is the use of constructor? Use of constructor is this. Okay, this is only the use of constructor. If you want to like if initialize this instance variable, you can use constructors. If you want to initialize this variables, you can use constructor, or you can do this also. But writing a 3 line and only while creating the object, you are initializing a variable. Which one is a good idea?
Smaller code,
Correct. Smaller
the
code.
constructor.
Constructor is easier. So that's why
Yeah.
we are using constructor. Okay, you can do this also. You can do this also. But this is a how we use constructor, why we use constructor. Now tell me the output. If you are saying Audi 4 black, then it's okay. Anybody else wants to try different, then say.
It will display name Audi wheels for color black.
Mhm.
Okay. See, it will print null, 0, and null. Do you know why? Let's see. Let me run this code first. See. Null, 0, null. Now the reason is why. See. Now the reason is priority. Okay, priority. Many people know, sir, and they will give me write this. But why we used to write this? Why? What is the reason behind that? If I'm not writing this, why it is taking null? Why it is not taking this name? Now this is the question. Okay, many of you are saying this dot name, but why we use that this? Why it is not working? Why? See, I'm saying name is equals to name. Why it is not taking? The reason is, can anyone wants to try the reason? Do anybody wants to test? Yes.
We are instantiating this. This is default definition. So we have to define that for this instance, you need to use Audi 4.
No, that's I'm saying. But what is this name? What is the name over here?
That's a local variable.
Instance variable?
No, see.
No.
This is called your
Sir.
priority. One second. Now let me explain. Okay, see. Priority. Okay, priority. Now this is all about the priorities. Okay, now see. Local variable. Okay, have more priority than instance variable within a block or a constructor or a method. Okay, for example, I'm having one method, public, okay, void, and a name, suppose name. So if I will say system.out.println and I will say X, okay, and I'm passing X over here also, in X, which is 10. Okay, and I'm having X in a parameter also. Okay, X in a parameter also, and I'm calling this method name and dot, C dot name. Now see carefully, okay, everyone. Name. Oh, not name. I have to give different name. display to. Display to. And I'm saying 44. Now see what will happen. Now he will print 44 over here. 44, not 10. Do you know why? Let me give you one example. If you have lost your water bottle, okay. If you have lost your water bottle, where you will search first? Within a room, correct? If you have lost your water bottle, where you will search? You will search in a room. If you will not found that water bottle in a room, then you will go outside the room and you will search in a home, in your whole house. Where is my water bottle? Where is my water bottle? Then you will go outside the house and you will search on in a garden or in your gym or in your school. Correct? This will be the flow. First, you will search, your room, in your room, whether the water bottle is present in your room or not. Then you will go outside your room and you will search in a house. So just like that, if you are using this X inside the method, if you are using this X inside a method, so where you will search this X within the method. And in the method, what you create a local variables, correct? You create this. Okay, right now it will give you exception. Why? Because as I have told you, this is also called a local variable. This is also a local variable. So you cannot have two local variable with same name. So you cannot do this. So first of all, you will search within a method. So he will search where is X is present in this method. Yes, X is present in this method. So what he will do? He will take this X and he will print this X. Got it?
Yeah.
So he will take 44. Okay, 44. But now what if I will say Y? So now if I will run this code, so what will happen? We will execute the code. We'll execute this block. So he will search for X. Now he'll see whether the X is present in this method. No, sir. X is not present. So he will search inside a whole class. X is present. Yes, X is present. So he will take this X. So he will take this X and he will say 10. Got it? Now, what I am doing over here? Yes.
But sir, but X is present within the display two brackets, this code
Y.
of block
Y is
only.
present. No? See, Y is present.
Yeah.
Y is present, not X. X, I am printing X. I am doing operation in X. But I am not
But
having
for
any.
Y, we have not initialized any value, right?
No,
Oh,
44. See,
still it
44
is-
will go inside Y. Na? 44 will go inside Y. I am calling the method c.display to 44. So 44 will go inside Y. The name of the variable is Y, but I'm using X. So he will search whether X is present in this method or not. If
But
it is not present,
this-
then he will go. Yes.
But this X is present only in this block only, no, sir.
X, see, X is if X is present in this block, then he will use the block method X, or sorry, block variable X. Getting it? If, see, again, let's go for the example. I'm saying if you lost your water bottle, where you will search first of all your water bottle? In a room, now. Just like that, if you want to use any variable or anything, so where you will search that variable value within a method, no? Correct, within a method. If you will not find that variable, then you will go for the class, whether in a class I'm having that variable method or not, variable or not. If I will have that variable, then I will use that class variable. Getting it? Right now I'm printing X. So what I will do? I will search in a method whether X is present or not. X is present. Tell me Y is present, not X. So he will say, yeah, X is not present. Let's go and search in a class. So in class, I'm having X. So he will print 10. Getting it?
Yeah.
So when it is looking into display to X, if the X value is not present, only then it goes to class, and then later it goes to
If the value,
display
no,
to
display to, don't say display to, say method. In that particular method, if that variable is not present, then he will go and look for the instance variables. Okay.
Yes.
If he will not
Okay,
find
so-
this X also, no, over here also, then he will give you error.
So that means, sir, first it will go with the global variable and then instant variable.
No, first of all, he will search in a local method, local variable.
Okay.
If he will not found that, then he will go for the instance.
Oh,
variable.
I mean to say local variable, yeah. Local variable and instant variable.
Okay. Okay, now what is happening over here? Why I'm getting null, zero, null? Now see. This is local variables, correct? Name, BL color
Yes.
in this constructor. So what he is
User
taking,
unused variables, that's
yes,
right.
okay. So name, wheels, and color. These are your local variables. So what he is doing, he is taking this variable over here only. This is not your instance variable. This is your local variable. What he is doing, he is saying taking the local variable and he is initializing in a local variable only. So name is name. So he is saying no effect. See, no effect. Why? Because you are taking local variable and you are initializing in that only. Getting it? So this you are doing an operation in local variable only, in this variable only. So how to point to a class variable? So we have a this keyword. Okay, this keyword. This keyword means, yeah, don't search in a local variable. This means go and search in instance variable. Strict rule. Strict rule. Go and search in an instance variable. If you are writing this now, he will not search in a local variable. He will not search in this block. He will directly go inside a class and he will search whether the instance variable is present or not. If it is not present, he will
To
give
go
you an
into the
exception.
class, we need to use this keyword,
will-
is it? This dot.
One second. Okay. Getting it? If your variable is not present in that particular class, he will give you an exception. Why this? Because this dot name is saying that go and search name variable in a class, whether the instance variable is present or not. If it is not present, he will give you exception. If it is present, he will point to that variable. Got it, everyone?
So
Hmm.
means this variable will work as if you don't use the local variable like name is equals to name, but it will make this variable go only search in the class itself, not
Correct.
outside the class.
No, not right outside the class. Which variable? Outside the class means you cannot search outside the class. No, within a class
Yeah.
only you will search. This is your house.
Yeah.
I will explain you outside the class also. There is very interesting concept. Okay.
Okay. This
Inner class.
variable will work. This dot name is equals to name. It will
This-
work as
This dot name will work as an instance variable. This will point to an instance variable. This variable now. Okay, will not point to this variable. It will point to this variable.
okay.
Got it? Now let me
Yes.
ask you one question. Only the people who have given null, zero, null. Okay. Now if I want to print 10 and I'm calling display to, I want to print 10. How will I do that? And tell me. If I want to print, but if I will call this display to, what will be the output? Now tell me. Right now, what will be the output? If I will call display to,
44.
I'm running the
44.
44, everyone. Anybody wants to try different?
10.
10. Okay. Anybody else? 44, 10, 44. First of all, 44. Anybody wants to say 10 other than her? Now see.
I think 10.
Okay, 10. Two people are saying 10. Now see. Right now, what I have said. Okay, now see. See. So
Because
suppose
it goes to class variable, right?
In case we don't declare here inside car class, then it will take this 44, right?
one second. Let me explain them. Let me explain them. See, 10. So people who are saying 10. See, what you are doing, first of all, if you are printing the X, where you will search X, first of all. Within a method, correct? If you are using any variable, whenever you are using any variable, you will search that variable within a class, correct? Oh, sorry, within a method, correct? So within a method, X is present or not? Present, correct?
Yeah.
Present.
Yeah.
And what is the value of X? What is the value of X?
10.
44.
44.
You are calling the method, no? Calling the
Yeah.
method. So whenever you are calling the method, you are passing the value 44. So this 44 will be inserted over here. Getting it? So what will be the output? 44.
44.
Now clear?
Yes.
Now the question is, if I want to print this 10, I don't want to print this 44. How can I do that?
We can use this keyword.
Okay, great. So you can say this dot X. Now he will not point to this local variable. He will point to this class variable. Okay, class variable, instance variable. Got it? And second way is a change this variable to Y. Correct?
Mhm.
This will also print 10. There are two ways how you can do. Okay, although there are a lot of ways, but now everyone is clear with this keyword.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is your this keyword, okay, and this is your constructor. Now,
One question.
yes, sure.
So that this keyword can be used only inside a constructor?
No, outside. See, in a method I have done. No? In a method, just right now only we have done.
Okay, okay. Yeah.
Over here we have done. No? This is a method. See, I have done. Got it? See?
Yeah, got it.
So you can use this is a keyword. But there is one more thing when I will tell you about super. Okay. Because this and super. One thing.
We can use only this keyword for only the variables and within the class, right? We cannot use for the methods. And,
This keyword.
yes.
See, we are using in a method I'm using.
Oh, for the variables, right? Not for the class or
To
method.
get the value from
Okay,
class.
okay. That you are saying. No. If you are saying this dot display, if you are saying like this.
We
Okay.
cannot use it.
No, you can do that.
Oh,
Yes, this is a keyword. Now I'm saying this means representing the class. Representing the class. Okay. Representing the class thing. This class is having these variables plus this constructor plus this method plus this method. Correct. This means you are pointing to that particular class thing. It can be method, it can be variable. This means he will directly point to that. He will not point to any method. All the people don't do this thing. Okay. But you can do. But people don't do. Majorly.
So this can be used only in class, but not in objects.
Repeat again.
So this can be used in the only in the class method, but not in the object method.
Object method. Now yeah, you are getting. See. Object method.
Means the upper part, like the car.c.
Okay. Car.c. Car.c.
In me, I think
the main method is
The
main method there.
Okay. You are saying in a main method over here.
Yes. Yes.
So this dot what? See. This is what you are. See. Don't get confused. This means if you want to represent this class thing, okay, class variable. Majorly, why we use this to point out this variable. Okay, to point out this variable. Simple ones. Okay, don't go too far. Simple. If you want to use this variable, then try to use this. It is a good practice. If you want to use this variable, this instance variable within a class. Got it?
And again, if for the same variable we have multiple value, then only we need to use this.
No, try to do this. Because Java also say this thing only. Okay. If you are giving a different name, okay, great. Okay, then no need to write this. You are correct. Okay. Now you are correct because name, if he will search in this constructor, name is present. No. So definitely he will point to this one. But this is not a good practice now. Good practice is try to write this with instance variable. If you will try to create, you are not. See, you are saying, sir, I will not listen to you. See, Java, you can listen to Java. I've created by Java. See, he's also using this keyword. Getting it? So try to use this. Okay, this is a good practice. If Java is providing you some beautiful things, use them. Okay. Now.
So you're talking about super keyword and
No,
you
that we
stop.
will do. That we will do later. Okay, when we will do inheritance, then I will show you that super.
Okay.
So this
Okay. Now see. Now I'm telling you one more topic. That is called. Okay. That you will understand. Okay. Now see. Now I think everyone is clear with the topic. So let me ask you some questions. I think that then I will be happy.
So this keyword and new keyword is a reference variable of object, isn't it?
Give me 1 second. Yes. Yeah. Repeat. What you are saying?
I was saying this keyword and new keyword is a reference variable of object or something, isn't it?
No, new keyword means you are creating the object. This keyword means you are talking about this variable. Okay. New keyword is used to create an object. This means you are they are both are different. No. This means you are talking about the current variable within a class. Okay, name, this dot name means you are talking about this dot instance variable name. This dot name means instance variable name. Okay, new is a different thing. New is used for creating the object. Now the last question, and then we will do a static keyword, which you guys were talking about. Okay. I think you will answer this question and try to participate, all of you. Okay, if you don't know, no, that is a good thing, because you all are learner right now. You all are beginner. I'm taking you all as a beginner. Okay, try to use it. If you will think, no, sir, I will not answer. I will only hear. They will laugh on me. I don't know anything. Don't do like that. Okay, try to answer. Try to be active. Okay, that is a good thing. That's what I made. Okay. Tell me the output. Come on.
Is the 48th line is the last line?
Okay, remove this. Now tell me the output.
Small c.
Okay.
I'm not
also
sure, but can I try?
small c. People, small c.
Um,
Small c. I have never. I'm not written small c.
Can
Okay,
I
I've written.
try, sir?
Yes, definitely. You can try.
I'm not sure though.
Yeah, try again.
So the
Yeah, try now.
first
Try.
method, constructor method, we are initializing string and integer variable or like
1 second. 1 second. You are saying
parameters.
1 second. 1 second. What
I
you are
think
saying?
capital D.
1 second. Let her say. Let her say one thing. What you have said? Like, can you repeat again?
So yeah, sure. So car method or constructor, we are
No, one thing.
writing
Method is a different thing. See, never say constructor or
constructor.
a method. Okay, constructor
Okay,
is a different,
constructor.
method is different. Here, constructor.
Okay, so the first one does not, it will look for the inside the constructor or the inside the constructor. So there is no any a value over there. So it will return in null 0, 0.
1 second. Now 0, 0. Okay, you are, see, this is your method. This is your method. I am not called the method. See, don't get confused. What you have, see, when it will say
Oh, I
zero,
did not see the all the way
okay.
down. Oh, we have a method
Okay.
over there.
This is
Oh,
method.
okay.
This is method. Okay, these are your constructors. So first of all, you will call the, see, I will not remove this. Tell me. See,
Okay.
this is
So
your constructor. Okay. And
yeah.
this is just constructor calling. Okay. This is your creating an object. This is your constructor. And this is your method. Okay. Now method, when we use method, when I want to do code reusability or when I want to do, okay, we call the method. We call the method using the reference variable. Okay, like if you want to call this method. And what is method? Like if you were present in the previous class. Huh?
I was not present.
See, in that class, I have told you about methods. Now, I think many of you are getting confused in this and this.
Yes.
I know that. That's why I'm saying that don't miss the starting classes. Okay, there are many classes where you can skip the thing. This you cannot skip. Now, method is so much important. Do you know? If you will not learn method, now you will not understand the whole class today also, tomorrow also. because in inheritance also method is required. In polymorphism also method is required. Okay, so that's why please don't miss the class. And if you are missing the class, please watch the recording.
Yeah,
That's
sure, Rajesh. We'll watch the previous video as well as this, so we will get to know
that's why you are
exactly.
not getting it. Now understand when she said method or constructor. See, that's why both are different things. Method is very much important to us right now. Method, constructor, object, classes, these are the basic things. Okay, if you will skip these things, now you will never understand the whole advance or nothing. Okay, whole Java depends on these things. So try to watch today, try to understand. Okay, I will try my best to tell you, but see, constructor is a different thing. Okay, constructor is called when you will create an object. Okay, method will be called when you will use that object. Okay, when you will use the reference variable and you will call that method. If you want to use that method, you have to call this method. Okay, now what is called this method means you have to say c dot display or display to. These are the methods. These are the methods. Why? How to differentiate method and constructor? Method will have a return type. Okay, now many of you will get confused in return type also because you don't know method. So guys, I'm suggesting you please watch this method classes. Okay, this is very important. Okay, and if anyone is joining new and he is new in the class, don't miss the recording. There is only 5 classes you can watch on 2x, or you can skip some things, but watch all the recordings. Everything is important, like I have told you. That's why I'm going slow. Do you know this is I'm going very slow. I'm only covering one topic because you will not skip that thing. It will not be a burden on you. That's why, no? There are a lot of people who are saying, sir, tell me static, super, this and that. We can do that in a very full strength because they all are connected. But you will not understand the people who are beginners, the people who are starting just now. Okay, for your sake, I'm doing this. So try to be attentive. Okay, try to do that. Now see, tell me the output now. Okay, tell me the
So
output. Yes.
I feel I'm just trying. I don't know if I'm
try,
wrong or
try.
right.
That is the good thing.
I
Try.
feel the null, zero, null will also be printed, and A, B, C, D, E will also be printed because we are using print system, right? So it is anyway going to be printed, and we haven't called anything over there on the up. Only the object has been returned, car C is equals to new. So obviously it's going to be printed. The display method is going to be printed. The name, wheels, and color, which is null, zero, null. And then it will also print A, B, C, D, E, because we are using constructor there. So I feel that way.
Okay, well, right. Anybody else?
D.
A, B, C, D,
I
E.
think
It will
it's
just
D.
print D.
Just D.
It will just print A and null O null, because there is a at the starting side your display just only integer string integer. That's why it's print A.
Okay.
I think it will give us a error because we use x index and a string also x.
Okay. Guys, see, I'll repeat this class. I'll repeat the whole constructor class. But I will suggest you, please watch the method recording. Okay, I'm telling you, it will only print D. I know whoever is giving na A, B, C, D and null, null, null. I know they are getting confused in method and constructor. Okay, I know why and when and how you are getting confused.
Oh,
Okay,
I got it now.
so that's why I'm telling you, please watch the method recording. Now I'm starting this class. I'm not going too far. Okay, please watch the recording method. Okay, try to understand that. And if you are having any problem, contact me. You have my WhatsApp number. Okay, you can talk to me anytime. But I
Oh,
need you all to know what is method. Okay, and then watch this recording again. And we will do the same thing on Monday. But when we will do the same thing, I need you all to participate and I need the response. Now you see, you are participating. That's why I know. Now you are not getting this thing. If you have not given me the answer, if you have not said the wrong answer, I was going on. I was explaining you that static also. Okay, and that was too much for you all. So that's why try to participate. When you will answer, na, I will automatically know what you are getting and what you are not getting. Okay, very good. The people who are saying na A, B, C, D, null, 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 I know what you are having, what you have missed. You have missed the method thing. Okay, so try to watch that thing. Now, let me explain you why it will print D. Okay, now why it will print D? You are creating the object. Now you are saying that, yeah, constructor, I'm creating the object JVM. I'm creating the object. So what JVM will do? JVM will search for the constructor which is having string, integer, and string. Okay, string, integer, and string parameters. So he will come in a class and he will search string, integer, integer. No, we need string, integer, string. So string, string, string. No, we need string, integer, string. Integer, integer, integer. No, string, integer, string. String, integer, string. Okay. So this is the constructor which he is trying to call. So inside this, you are printing 10. Got it? Just like method.
Yeah.
So I know you are missing the method thing. That's why I'm not going too far. That's why I ask you questions. Do you know? That's why I ask you the question. Because I want to test you guys. Because if you are taking the training from me, na, I'm expecting that I should give you 100%. Okay, that is the thing of training. That's why you are taking training.
Okay,
I
got
can
it.
go
So
for
it prints D and it takes the integer X value as well and it prints 10.
correct.
So
In
D and
X,
10.
in X, what you will have odd. In Y, what you will have 4. In Z, what you
4.
will have black. Getting it? But many of you are not getting it. So that's why I'm stopping this class. But I'm expecting one thing from all of them. Okay, all of you. Watch the method recording. You have 2 days of holiday, Saturday, Sunday. Oh, sorry, tomorrow is a Friday, na? Okay, tomorrow also I will have a class. Okay, so tomorrow. Okay, for tomorrow we will try to finish our static and whole constructor thing also. But I need you guys to participate. Okay,
The
put
final
your
output
efforts.
will be only D, right?
Yeah, D only, Swift D.
So actually I've attended the method class also, but it was just, I was getting too confused. So that's why.
Okay, where you were getting confused?
See, over here, the object car C is equals to new car, right? Audi 4 black, right? It's there also. And then you stated the car thing here in the class, right? The printout system wala.
Yes,
These things, yeah, ABCD, right? So I was actually confused that what is going to be the output, because I didn't thought the method concept. What's going to be that? So I so that's why I said that.
No
so
problem.
I didn't
Good
saw
thing.
like string
Good thing.
string, integer, string. I didn't saw that way. I just saw the the system out print line. I just saw that and I just stated the output.
No problem.
So I was wrong in that I should see the values also, the integer, string, and all those things too.
Okay, no problem, no problem. And that's a good thing. You should try. It doesn't matter you are right or wrong. That I will decide. Okay, you should.
Rajesh,
Yes.
if you say the D, it prints D, only it prints only the D, or it takes all the value like whatever is assigned like Audi 4 black and
When
then
it will
10.
print this, when it will print,
Or just the D letter it
no,
prints.
he will not print this. No, he will never print this. Do you know why he will never print this? Because you are not assigning these variables. Audi 4 black, you are not assigning in name, wheel, and color. Where you are assigning? See? You are not assigning anywhere. So he will never print Audi 4 black, first of all. Second thing, this will be called D. This is your constructor. And that's all. If you are thinking this will also getting printed, when it will print, then you will call the display method. Okay.
Yeah, correct.
And when you will call the display method, that you have to call. And when you will know this, then you will watch the recording. So tomorrow we will do method and constructor again. But what I am saying, see, you have to do this. Okay, if you will not do these things, see, 1 time, 2 time, then I will be a habitual and then I will ignore this thing. Okay, so if you want me to give you the 100% knowledge so that you will be like, yes, I'm confident about Java, I know Java. If you need that much confidence, so you have to do. Okay, I'm putting
Just
my
one question,
100%, you
Rajesh.
have to take. Yes.
Yeah, if we are calling display and display 2 as well,
Hmm.
then it will be D, then Audi 4 black
No,
and 10,
no, no, no.
10 value.
See, when you will call display and display 2 also, no, he will print D. Okay, constructor, now you are calling, suppose, display.
Mhm.
And you are saying
This
display
dot name.
2. Okay, so suppose anything. So display. So display will print this dot name. So by default, it will be null. Null. You have not null. You are not assigning. Where you are assigning? See, show me where you are assigning. You are not assigning. If you want that, you have to say no. This dot name is equals to X. This dot name color is equals to whatever, I think Z.
And these values, whatever constructor we have created, that is only applying for constructor. This is not like
Correct.
for
Now it will print D, then he will assign the variable, and then the work is done. This line work is done. Now second line, C dot display. So he will call this method. So name, wheels, and color will be printed for that particular object, because in C object you have these things.
Okay.
Okay,
And these
then
parameters only we pass only for constructor only. We cannot pass for, we cannot use for method, right? That
this
is a big
thing,
concept. This Audi 4 black, we can pass only for constructor.
No, you can pass in method also, but you have to create according to that parameter.
So I cannot view
But-
the screen sharing you're sharing.
What I'm sharing? Yeah, I'm
The-
sharing Eclipse only, no?
Yes, I cannot see that. I'm seeing
yaar.
black, pitch
Okay,
black.
now.
Yeah, now I can.
Okay, I was sharing. I was stop sharing. So,
So